Okay, welcome Team Gang friends to today's noon Save Club overview presentation slash introduction. If you haven't been introduced to Save Club, hopefully someone sent you a an email or a text or something with this link here. See this? This is a funnel. I like this because this is all we use. It's done for you. I like done for you. It's the technology's done here. I like it. And so when I was approached with this, I stopped what I was doing because I'm familiar with this business model. Today we are going to speak about business. We're going to speak about savings. I do want to say welcome to all the folks wherever you're tuning in from. We do, before we hit the record button, we do have Dallas, we have California, we have Utah, we have Philly, we have New York, we have all throughout the U.S. This is a global business opportunity, which I like. I like having the ability to run a global business from my supercomputer that some call a cell phone. Yeah, right. So I want to say welcome. If you're watching this live, you're watching the replay, I want to say welcome. If you're watching on YouTube or somewhere on Facebook, if someone's sharing with this with you, get their link that I just showed you and do this because this is what I did. I saw this right away. What I did is I filled that form out. So all we do, so as we go through this, I'm going to share with you what we do and what is it. Okay. So what we do is we share this. I sent this link out to multiple people. I said, have you seen this link? I bothered some people, whatever, they didn't respond. Some people opted in, right? Opting in means opt in, put in their first name, last name, email into here because they wanted more information because they watched this video. And in this video, it explains a few of the things. It explains that there's over 1 million places to save money in the world's biggest brands, right? And exclusive deals. It also said you can profit quickly with our turnkey marketing system. This is a proven system that has helped another company, sister company, obtain or acquire over 1 million paid affiliates and customers within 13 months, shattered all home-based business records. So when I saw this business model, it instantly got my attention. I've been involved in the home-based business space before I had a flip phone, when I had a flip phone, before I even had an iPhone since 2007, and I've learned a lot of things that do work, and more importantly, I've learned what doesn't work. And this model works. The traditional network marketing model, unfortunately, is being phased out, and we've seen that happen recently. So I'm going to say welcome. What you want to do is if someone invited you to take a look at this, or if you're watching this, look for a link. And it's important you do this quickly because you will get a timestamp. It's taking a free tour. When you click here, you get a free tour of the back office. Okay. And when you do that, it puts you in line. Should you decide to upgrade, you will be in a position to possibly secure a position on the matrix. This is a 2x16 matrix. If you understand that lingo, if you don't, we have trainings that show you. But look, you want to get in early on stuff. Would you want to invest in Google now or back in the day? Would you want to invest in Bitcoin back in 2010 or today? All right, so there is merit to getting in early. This business is not about doing nothing and getting paid. However, you can do nothing and get paid because you can get what's called spillover. So stamping that first is important. If you are a leader and you're looking, or a person that's looking to make a passive income, a residual income. Real quick background, I'm from the working class. Go to school, get good grades, safe, secure job, pension benefits. Age of 20, became a New York City cop. 11 years. Then I merged my pension with the New York City Fire Department, FDNY. I did a little over 20 years. W-2 employee. Okay. And that's what I did. Most people do. Now I did that job. Yes, I love helping people and all that stuff, of course. However, I did it because there is a pension at the end. Pension is something that's residual income, residue of work that was previously done. So that's a good job. There's a lot of jobs that people go for that, government jobs, city jobs, cop, fireman, sanitation, right? Correction officer, court officer, things like that. Water department, board of education, right? Things that have pensions. Where I live now, a lot of people, friends of mine, are corporate Americans, high end, like corporate Americans. They don't have pensions though. They have the 401k, but that's vulnerable, right? So having a pension, what's good about that is it's recurring. Okay. And residual income, what I learned is something it's important because we have residual bills. Most people have this. They have mortgage, car payment, credit card, student loan, phone bill, gas bill, electric bill, cell phone, internet, food, clothing, housing, tuition, vacations, holidays. All that stuff comes in it's reoccurring. It comes in every single month, and there's really nothing we can do about it. Many of us have been trained, I have, to go to work 40, 50 hours a week to make money, to pay for the stuff that comes in automatically. And what the challenge with that is the price of everything increasing, and this doesn't always increase, and we're getting tired too. I'll speak for myself, getting a little bit tired of doing that, right? I'm not saying quit that, but a lot of people are looking to add something that's residual. And the reason I harp on residual is because I've been in network marketing for like 17 years, and the industry has gone through phases, and the old network marketing model has phased out, where there's a product-based business and there's an auto ship and starter packs and things like that. That's been phased out. It is phasing out, and the membership model, subscription model, is phasing in, and it's already been proven. So I'm going to jump into some slides. Again, if anyone has any questions, throw it into the chat, which we have on, or you can throw it into the Q&A. And let's get rocking and rolling. All right. I'm still saying rocking and rolling. Let's rock and roll and whatnot. All right. Global savings, deals, and discounts. This is actually in pre-launch. You can get the deals and discounts, some of them right now. It is May somethingth. It's early in May right now, but June 1st is when this really launches. And what's great, the proverbial get in early, right? We are in a position where, listen, you do want to get in early on stuff, yes, you can build many businesses when you get in late, I guess, but this is something that, timing is of the essence, particularly for people that are we're all busy. You're probably busy. You probably have a business, a job, or something. We all have stuff. Aging parents, growing kids, right? All demographics have something going on. So anyway, global savings, deals, and discounts, pre-launch 2025. And so let's speak about the problem and then the solution, possible solutions. All right. So the problem are things that we're all aware of this: inflation, supply chain issues, corporate markups, and rising costs. Have you been to Costco lately? Right? It's out of control. Every time we leave the house, it's like $200, right? The kids, everything. Higher grocery prices, raising rent and housing costs, expensive fuel, transportation, increased entertainment and dining, right? We can't vote our way to prosperity, by the way. We may have prices coming down here and there, but let's just be real. Price of consumption in life. My mother, rest in peace, she used to say, life is expensive, son. And so what's the solution to that? Well, Save Club isn't like the solution, but it's a solution, right? It helps you earn an extra income, sticky passive. You're gonna hear me like always route about sticky passive, recurring income, and save more on everyday expenses. What Save Club is, it's a private discount network. Earn cash back. The term cash back is this new phenomenon, right? I heard it recently said that a cashback is an ethnic bribe that companies offer customers to use them, right? And so earn cash back on everyday purchases, earn extra commission, earn extra income, weekly commissions, monthly commissions. This is global. This is worldwide. Access the world. Okay, have access to everything. We want to save on things that make a difference. Eat, play, shop, travel, cash back. By the way, these slides are available to everyone, so I'm not going to read every little thing on every little slide. So, but these things are familiar to you, right? I mean, I don't have to tell you about Applebee's or Buffalo Wild Wings, IHOP, Jersey Mike's, Olive Garden, and so many others, by the way. When you put your own zip code into this, well, you don't have to put your zip code. You could put any zip code you want, but it automatically populates your location inside Save Club, and it shows you deals in your area. Like, oh, I didn't realize this place has a deal. Why am I paying full price? And so dining brands, shopping brands, BJ's, Dell, Sam's Club, Target, Home Depot, Apple. Has anyone heard of these places? Right? Automotive brands. These are just examples. Amco, Midas, Advanced, right? You see Jiffy Lube, Firestone, Goodyear. You've heard of this. You've heard of Disney, SeaWorld, Legoland. You go to the movies, right? Movies are, they're fun. So why not save money? They're not making any good movies anymore. Anyway, Regal, AMC theaters, travel brands, Hyatt, Holiday Inn, Hilton, Rent a Car, Avis, right? Thrifty, JetBlue. So again, why not save on this stuff? Okay, it's all available in your back office. Buy one, get one free, BOGO. Save on every meal. Get up to 50% off, cash back. And one of the things I like too about this, listen, if you're married, you know this. You ever speak to your spouse and say, listen, where do you want to eat? I don't know. Where do you want to eat? I don't know. Where do you want to eat? I don't know. And this goes on and on. And finally, but what I like about this, we're looking through and saying, oh, yeah, we should go there. So for us, that not only the savings, but the, convenience. And that's what subscriptions and memberships are. They're convenient. Dining discounts, cash back. We went through this, right? Take a screenshot of this. Online savings. You can save on Amazon too with this program. Okay. Want to save every little bit. And there's something called card linking that's got me like really bugging out because it's like you don't even have to cut the coupons or show the QR codes. You link this to your card, right? When this launches. And the savings for whatever you're purchasing, if they offer it, are applied. Big. Luxury brands, we don't get luxury brands in this house, right? Or at least I don't. But Coach, Uggs, right? Things like that. Steve Madden, right? I remember John Madden, the game, but this is Steve Madden. I guess it's the shoes, right? So travel savings, 25 to 50%. What I do know is this, because I've been in this home-based business space, that SaveClub has like 6 separate travel portals within SaveClub itself. So if and they say it's not always going to be the cheapest, but if it's cheaper, it's cheaper, right? If you can find a deal, like shop via deals. It's the same, if you're buying the same thing, why not pay less or get some cash back? It just makes sense, right? Okay, you've heard of all these things. You've heard of it all. Okay, there's comparisons now. Comparisons are starting to show up on the Facebook a little bit. People that are using the savings. Friend of mine just saved 26 bucks on a pair of Nike sneakers, right? Why not save the 26 and go get yourself a half a hamburger, right? And so you can save, but you make the comparisons and save. By the way, I should have said at the beginning, this is 20 bucks, right? So it's inexpensive to run this. As a matter of fact, I paid for the year, so I don't even pay anything. I pay nothing monthly for this, and I have it already. Okay. Membership easily pays for itself. So they're estimating the potential annual savings per user to be almost 1,700 bucks, right? 20 bucks a month, 1,700, okay, all in one spot. And I like it too because you can track your spending. So there's a membership that easily pays for yourself. I was on the phone with the owner the other night. A friend of mine put me on with the top affiliate, the master affiliate, and the owner. We kind of chatting it up for a little bit. This guy's fanatical, apparently, about making the savings far beyond the membership, right? And something else that is coming down the pike is the cash backs. The cash back, having cash back within your genealogy, within your organization, should you decide to participate and build. Percentage of cash back going into the compensation plan. So that's like insane. Can you imagine getting paid on cash back people are getting from other cities, states, and countries that you don't even live in on products and services they're already using? Right? Someone just went to Target and got, $30 cash back. Who? It doesn't matter. So anyway, that's something that's very interesting. And that's what makes this the hottest business of 2025. I'm not going to hype it and say this is the greatest business ever. To me, it looks really awesome. And apparently to a lot of other people, I like the fact that it's residual, it's sticky, right? And I already know the system. I've seen this system at work with a company called Live Good. Live Good acquired 1 million paid customers and affiliates. I think I said this earlier in 13 months. Everyone laughed at Live Good. That'll never work. But it shattered all records in direct selling. And now I like this because there's no products. Like I'm already doing it. I don't have to introduce anything foreign. And I want to show you this. Okay. So this is traditional network marketing. And if you've never been involved in network marketing, then these are foreign to you. Like if you've never been involved, in a home-based business. You look at like Plexus or Amway or Modere. Modere just went out of business 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Pampered Chef, Organo Gold, they're not in business. But LifeWave, whatever it is, these great companies, quote unquote, they're great, but they're foreign to most people. Like most people are like, what are you talking about? I don't even know what that is. Right. And so it's a challenge when you're involved in a business like this where you're like, hey, check this out. This is, where the Save Club's familiar to everyone. Again, I don't have to approach someone and say, hey, listen, have you ever heard of Home Depot? Like, what are you talking about, Vin? What are you nuts? Of course. So you literally bump into people in Target that you know, right? So that's cool, right? Is like it's not strange to talk to. I don't find it strange to talk to people. I just saved $20 at Home Depot, Red Lobster, right? IHOP. My kids go to IHOP. I don't want them. I want to see them spend less, right? Save a little. Here's an issue, like see the traditional network marketing. See this issue here? Product education. If you've ever been in that business, and I'm not knocking it, I've been in it, right? Product education. We got the greatest collagen ever. These peptides, you can't get them anywhere else. It's like, it's cringy, right? Try this juice, try these shakes, try these vitamins. They're really great. Can't get them anywhere, right? It was on Dr. Oz last week. It's got a certificate of analysis. You got to listen to the doctor's call. We're going to get to scientists now. And by the way, when you get in a business like that, all your friends, they become scientists, right? You're sharing like a protein shake with your friend, and you could know him 30 years, but he breaks out like a Bunsen burner in a lab coat. He's like, hold on a second, Ben. I want to check out all the ingredients. Meanwhile, they don't go check out the ingredients when they go to Jersey Mike's, right? So I'm saying, right? And then you got to say, well, this one's patented. It's different than the other one. We got a patent with this. You can't get it anywhere else. It's the berry from the Amazon. You got it? The indigenous people climb the tree naked and they freeze dry it and put it like you got to come up with these things. It's got like I said, traditional network marketing is kind of like fading off to the side, and practical businesses like math is prevailing. Common sense, right? The common sense economy we're involved in, right? Let's bring back common sense. If you That's a theme that we're hearing, right? I love it. These again are familiar. All right, we know what it is. I know what Firestone is. No one ever has ever had to pitch me on going to Firestone, right? I went to Firestone. I get my, when if we get a flat, unfortunately, it's another thing. Those are things that pop up. So having a passive income is key, right? So network marketing's got these starter packs. That's why, you come on a presentation for a network marketing deal. That's why there's people that I sent same club to. They're like, oh no, not a thing. They don't understand it yet, right? And so, but this is like there's no starter packs. Traditional network marketing again, it's getting, and I'm not looking to crap all over it. I'm just saying it's phased out. It's like when you look at pictures of yourself in the 80s, or at least I do, and I see like I had a mullet. I'm like, oof. Yeah, but it looked good at the time, I guess. But a starter pack is silly. Coming on a Zoom, hey, you invite your friend to Zoom. Well, you could get started for $700 and buy all these products that can sit in your garage, right? I'm surrounded by products literally right now from last year that I bought to support people's businesses. I have no allegiance to any of the brands that are even in Save Club. I don't. I'd rather buy from someone that I know than Target or from GNC, right? I'll support a home-based business, but I mean, I end up throwing stuff out that I don't use. Well, that's just how I roll, right? So you have a starter pack for 300, and then you got the auto ship. What the hell's with the auto ship? Here's three things I say about auto ship. No one likes auto ship. No one wants auto ship, and no one stays on auto ship. The industry average is 2.7 months. How am I supposed to build a residual business? I don't care how great the product is. We've seen it. Great products. It's the greatest product ever. You can't get, all these testimonials, right? Before and after pictures. They lost all the weight. He was 400 pounds. Now he's, fighting in the UFC. It's like, okay, but he's off auto ship 2 weeks later. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why. I've been through this. People have said, my husband's white blood cell count is up again. We think he's gonna live. Next month, it's like they're off auto ship. Like, what's that about? It's how we be. You know what it's about is how we all are. I don't want to be on auto ship, right? I just don't want to be on auto ship. So if the industry average, so this is why you remove, like I remove emotions out of business. When I was in the mortgage business, I was never emotional about it. I wasn't like originating a loan saying, "Hey, listen, this house is the greatest house ever. You can't get anywhere else, and the windows are from here." And blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, well, what's the rate like? What do you qualify for? Right? When can we get to closing? Right? We're gonna have to get an appraisal. Like it's all like we can have fun and joke with it, but the reality is, come on, let's just do math. So traditional network marketing has a lot of attrition. Retention is very low. Just is, right? So, but even if people stay, let's just say someone stays for the year on auto ship, right? That's about 2 grand a year to run that business. So when you compare it to Save Club, when you get started with Save Club, if you want to be an affiliate, $60. $60. But for $60, you don't get a garage full of stuff. You have a business system. You have a funnel, which that's the funnel right there, right? And there's multiple funnels, by the way, they have. Funnel, an opt-in form. See that form, secure my position now? When someone fills that out, right? They get a done for you. The email gets sent by the company, right? And there's a autoresponder next day, or every third day. A reminder for every Friday. If you're watching this now and you are a pre-enrollee, you see that every Friday night, it's like, what's the cutoff Zoom? The cutoff Zoom is if you don't upgrade, other people that became pre-enrollees after you could leapfrog you, or they could land under you. Depends on when you get started. If you decide to become an affiliate, $60, you get the funnel, opt-in form, DFY, email campaign, and automation. Automation is to our time what compounded interest is to our money. I love that line because it's so true. AI. Have you guys heard about this thing called AI? So AI lead gen and follow up. Guys and girls, if you like this follow up system that they have that they're launching, he was talking about him. He may speak about it tonight. So get on the corporate Zooms as well and learn more about this if you're interested. Obviously, if you're not, you're not. So here it's $20 a month with Save Club, $20. So when you compare it to 150, it's a lot less, $20 a month. And if you're saving 30 a month, 40, 50 a month, if they're saving, that's like me saying, hey, if I give you $10, you're going to give me 15 back, I would do it all day long, right? And if you pay for the year, it's annual. So if you look at the annual for the Save Club, $300. I pay the annual because I don't like necessarily having monthly. And there's also something in the compensation plan that rewards what's called VIP, paying annually, or 2000. Excuse me, right? So there's a big price difference, and it has a lot to do with retention. Like this is important. What I'm going to tell you right here. Let me just stop for a second, and I want to tell you this. If you're looking at a business, all right, let me get a network marketing product. This is a product, but this is from a membership. See, this product is a network marketing product. If a network marketing business, the compensation structure, like the payout when you're building a team, is attached to whether or not this product is sold, right? Then if it's not sold, you don't get paid. Okay. So if you're basing your residual income on auto ship, first month, second month, third month, and then they cancel auto ship, that customer's gone. Okay. That income is gone. That volume is gone. It's gone. Okay. When it's a membership, particularly if they pay for the year with the VIP plan, it doesn't matter if they go to Home Depot or they don't even have to use it, right? The membership's paid, particularly for a year, is there for 12 months. So the compensation structure is coming from the membership, which is entirely different. And this is why retention is like up here compared to down here, right? So, and the barrier of entry is so low that even the acquisition is higher than it is in network marketing. So, acquisition and retention in business is what you're looking for, right? If you're busy, you want to have a business where you're acquiring customers easily, and more importantly, are those customers acquiring customers who acquire customers and affiliates who acquire affiliates. See, I'm just going to kind of chat with it here. I have other slides to illustrate this, but I'm just doing it with my hands. Is if you take affiliate marketing. Now, a lot of companies use affiliate marketing, straight up affiliate marketing. Amazon, Walmart, Target, what's the Club, Dollar Tree. A lot of you name it. Most companies have it, right? Have an affiliate plan that's with it. Generally, there you get paid if someone buys through your website, right? So if you're an Amazon affiliate and someone buys through your affiliate link, then you get paid. So that's a great thing, right? So you can sell products and services that you didn't create. You're just an affiliate. Great. However, there's no leverage there. Okay. So it's just you have to have a real skill set to be a really effective affiliate marketer. Where network marketing has you enroll 10 people and you just 10x your business. They enroll 10 people, now you have 100 people. If 100 people sponsor 10 people, you have a team of 1,000 people. If they all work 1 hour a week, you have a business working 1,000 hours a week. It's unheard of. The leverage in network marketing is unheard of. However, the model and the auto-ship phases it out. We're now, but what Save Club has done is taken the leverage and added it to affiliate marketing and then blended it with the subscription economy. If that all makes sense. This is why, and Live Good did this too, but this is one step further because there's no physical product involved. So there's no shipping, no packaging, no customs, no, it's just seamless. Okay. Traditional network marketing on the left, starter packs, auto ship, and you have to buy the product to stay active. On the right, we all know what these are: Amazon Prime, Netflix. Netflix doesn't say, hey, you didn't watch a movie this month. You're canceled. You can't, if you're walking into Costco, they don't say, whoa, time out. You haven't been here in 2 months. So it's like the convenience of memberships and subscriptions is there. We use it for convenience, right? Netflix is convenient for us, not the movies as the shows. It's convenient because we can binge watch a show when we want it, whenever we want. Okay. So let's go. You can get started with Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, or BitPay or Bitcoin. This is global, right? It's worldwide. So some countries prefer starting with cryptocurrency, and you could get paid out that way as well. Personally, I like ACH, and I'll be straight with you. This is the smoothest of all the businesses I've been in. This system, because the ACH is like direct, and there's no like fees or anything. So there's not like a third party involved, like that you have to get paid. The ACH, right? Maybe for BitPay and I pay out, but if you do ACH, straight up pay, right? Which is freaking awesome. Here's how you do it. Here's how I saw it. So you can DM someone, text someone, post something on Facebook. By the way, there's a team of people that will assist you on marketing, right? And maybe if you make a mistake with your marketing, say, hey, don't do that, right? Uh, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. This is on YouTube, not right this second, but I'm posting it on YouTube. Okay. LinkedIn. Okay. And what happens is you put a post up. Like what I did is I reached out to some people. In the beginning of a business, I'll reach out to people. Hey, Johnny, take a look at this. Or, hey, Fred, have you seen this? Or, hey, do me a favor, take a look at the 6 minute video. And when you get a minute, put your information in there and take a free position. Whatever the text is, plus there's scripts that they have. So you can just copy a script, paste it, and paste it. Boom, boom. I was doing this the other night while watching Netflix. All right. So you do that, and then you send the link. This way you don't have to do any splaining. All right. You send the link. The people that do opt in and enter their stuff, they get an email. And that email says, hey, did you check out the back office? Go here and upgrade. And when you do that, you're in the system. So this is a very fun, simple business. It is half hour. I did this in a half hour flat. I'd like to do it quicker if possible. Please, if there are anyone in the chat, does anyone want to say anything? I can bring you on the screen. We can see your gorgeousness if you want to jump on. I didn't do the Hollywood squares. Does anyone have any questions? All right. Does everyone know there is an urgency to get started before midnight on Friday? Depends on, you might be watching this replay. Every Friday night, 12 midnight Pacific time is when they do the cutoff. So all the pre-enrollees then become members, and they all drop into the matrix. So you can have people drop in under you. The line requirements for this business to get paid on the matrix pay, which is residual, there aren't any. So you can get spillover and get paid. For the network marketing professional out there, or someone who's looking to make, 2,000 a month or more, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 or more, then I personally, I don't want spillover. I don't want anyone landing in my business from above. And there's a reason for that. It's because I want to have all my personals that I bring in the top position. Because there's a check match on all those personals. Here's an example. Let's just say you bring in six people. One, two, three, four, five, six. Because it's 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 125, all right, 128, 256, 512, and beyond. Up to making $65,000 a month in residual income just from the matrix. And to go back, you can make up to 4,000 a month in the matrix by doing nothing and just getting a good position. It is possible, right? Maybe you make 1,200 a month. Maybe you make 500 a month. Maybe you make 3,000 a month. Maybe you make zero. Okay. We're not saying we don't know where the people are going to land in the matrix. But when you personally enroll people, you get a 25% match on all of their pay. So let's just say you enroll 14 people, 2, 4, and 8. In the first three levels of the matrix, you enrolled everyone personally. Okay. Those 14 people. So let's just say those 14 people end up making $1,000 a month, those lines, all right? You're going to make 20, not only are you going to make the same money, the 1,000 plus on each, that's a lot, actually, make 14,000 a month, but you'd be quadruple dipping in all of them because you get 25% match on all 14, all right? So you get 25% 14 times, right? So this is a relatively simple business. It's right between our ears. I'm no pro, I'm no expert. There's personal development required. You've got to focus. There's negativity in the world, there's distractions. I get it all the time. We only have a certain amount of hours in the day. We can show you, how to get started at first. We do the very simple things. We want to assist people in becoming one star. That's having two personals, right? And if you're just watching this for the first time, you've never enrolled anyone, don't, some people panic, and I panic too. When I get started in a new business, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta start a new business. But, if you plug into what people are doing, if you're around the fire, you stay hot, right? So that's what I want to do. There's a Zoom tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the corporate cutoff Zoom. There's have been, it's, corporate announcements every single time, every other day, there's new announcements. This is brand new at the time of this video. So if anyone has any questions, reach out to me. You could put them in the chat. Or if you need a three-way call, let me know, right? Someone asks you a question, hey, I don't really understand this. Let's jump on a quick call. Jump on a call, we'll jump on a Zoom, right? If you haven't noticed, I'm like really into this. And the reason I'm really into this is it's digital. I just like digital. I like sticky. I like passive income. I like being in a business that I know I can help someone, because if you can't help someone win, you can't win in like this type of business model, right? And so I'm looking to help people win. So if you want to win, you reach out to me. If you don't, I won't hear from you. And so thank you for tuning in. No one has any questions, apparently. I appreciate y'all. I say y'all now. I used to say you guys. Now I say y'all. I say both. Uh, Everyone for tuning in. If you need anything, let me know. And I'll see you guys and girls at the top. Let's go do it.